But oh my god, Ben!
God, keep your shirt on.
I had the split second where I was gonna do that too, but I can't.
Cole, that's a crime now.
That's a crime now. Fuck.
Double-edged sword, motherfucker.
Curse my wonderful and absolutely beautiful body.
Hello, everyone.
Nipple.
Welcome to the first session of GenderQuest this year. Happy New Year, everyone!
Oh,
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year.
Because of course this session is being streamed live on Tuesday the 6th of January.
Yes.
Oh boy, it
Happy New
sure
Year,
is.
everyone. It absolutely is. I hope everyone has a good Valentine's Day in a month and a week's time. Definitely not a month ago. I hope that's all good.
And
I
whatever
hope,
that Pi Day stuff, like, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that
you're the
Pi
only
Day
person in the right spot.
That's not for a long time.
You're the only person in the right spot.
Oh, wow, what happened?
I changed my nickname to Not Keen. I'm getting it fixed now.
Okay. Technical difficulties, everyone.
And
These
then of
things,
course,
they happen.
now we can start preparing to make something amazing for Ian's birthday, because of course her birthday is on the 13th of March, but because today's the 6th of January, we've got plenty of time to get ready for that.
Yay.
Woo!
It is so wonderful to see everyone again. As always, I am not Ada Lovelace.
Hi. Oh, was that it?
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not Ada Lovelace.
Hi. I'm Cole, nonstop Cole Pop on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm heckin' gay.
Cole,
Yes,
would you
Cole
yield
with
for
the new hole. Same
Hold
old Cole, brand new hole. There we go.
Sorry, Cole. I have a question, if you would indulge me. Are you or are you not Ada Lovelace?
No, I am also not Ada Lovelace.
Wonderful, thank you.
Hello, my name is Alice or Chaya. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me, I'm Butterfly Astrophysics on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and the D&D Beyond forums. And I am also here. I am not Ada Lovelace. I do have a 3D printer named Ada Lovelace.
Wonderful, thank you so much.
Hello, I am Ben, Basic Human Kindness on TikTok, Ted Cruz Insults on Twitter, because I fucking hate Ted Cruz. And you could also find me playing Henry Ian Walls on Dungeons & D classes, where I play a character that is entirely based on Ian, and I have an int of 3 and a wisdom of 5.
As you should. Would
As
you
you
yield for a
should.
question?
Yes.
Are you or are you not Ada Lovelace?
Don't tell anyone my secret!
Let it be known that they refuse to answer. And then finally,
Hi everybody, my name is Ian. Wow, it's Ian on the internet places. She, they are my pronouns. And if you want to check out more D&D, I stream Dungeons and Dragons now every Sunday and every other Wednesday on my Twitch channel. Wow, it's Ian. So check us out.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And
The session that's coming up this Sunday, it is going to be our first session. I am going to be DMing. Ian is one of the players. It's also going to be starring Titan of Joy, Jubilee, the History Wizard, and who is our last player? Squid. Harmony. And the premise of the world is, what if history rewrote itself based on popular belief? So if you convinced an entire group of people, some of this group of people never existed, they would be wiped out of existence.
I fucking love that. That's so cool.
But what if they still believe? What if they believe that
If
they
enough
existed?
people believe it, history rewrites itself.
Oh no! I don't like this.
When you
Terrifying.
But yeah, Ian, one more question before we get started. I think you know what the question's going to be.
And my answer is that no one has ever seen me and Ada Lovelace in the same room together.
Thank you very much for coming. So we have potentially 2 Ada Lovelaces in this call that might turn into 3, if I get mauled by a miniature tiger again.
Or if my 3D printer prints itself some legs, gains sentience, and walks in here.
This is true. I would also
Or-
like to apologize to everyone present for my butchering of that song, which I believe is from the Prince of Egypt.
I believe we have a recap also.
Yes, we do have a recap. I will do the recap now. Well, I won't do the recap, but I will play the recap now. Recap.
Time ago in a Dungeons and Dragons stream far, far away. Like a really long time ago. Like a hugely long time ago. Trans Tales. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Long time. Scheduling conflicts kill your father. This is exactly the stream you're looking for. You were like a brother to me, Trans Tales. I loved you. Use the Amazon Prime sub button, Luke. It all goes to charity. Trans Tales, nothing but Trans Tales, nothing but Trans Tales, blah, 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 blah. If you copy strike me down in anger, I shall come back more royalty free than you could possibly imagine. Don't do it, Trans Tales! I have the high ground! No, yeah, I was gonna tell you were making out with your sister. It just, when it came up, organically. And that's what happened on Trans Tales.
Thanks for the recap. Now I know exactly what happened.
That makes
I hope that sufficed.
If you copyright strike me in anger. I need a minute. Okay. I'm good. I'm doing great. I missed you all.
Great.
Missed you too.
Final words right before disaster. So, we return to Carolyn's lovely little hometown, where there is, I believe the last thing I clarified was that there was a block party in y'all's honor, celebrating the demise of the false Hydra, and the fact that there are now no less than 3 separate mayors who all have legitimate claim to the office. Avery and Rhapsody did have a very sweet heart about the nature of forgiveness and responsibility for one's actions, and I will jump everything back in with y'all from there. We're in a block party, gang. There's all kinds of food and drinks there. You've got white people tacos. You've got white people potato salad. You've got white people mac and cheese. You've got just the worst barbecue. Everything is like charred and overcooked.
Oh, I love worst.
Unfortunately, they do not have worst. But yeah, this is an unpleasant. This is a fishing town. They are not known for dishes that contain anything other than fish. So there is an amazing like lox and gravlax and various other things that just mean fish display, but anything that's not fish just looks horrendous.
I cast a message to Rhapsody. Rhapsody, it was at a crappy barbecue like this where we met, wasn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
The chicken was whiter than me.
It wasn't the best, but I appreciated the company.
So, what's the deal with your friends? I keep casting message as Rhapsody and I aren't close to each other.
Oh, right. Friends might be a bit big of a word right now, but we haven't introduced you, have we?
No. They seem nice. I'm glad you're in good company.
They're good people. You should meet.
I'd love if you introduced me to them.
Okay. And Rhapsody will try and find the others with Avery.
Telma is like as gingerly as possible, like inspecting and sniffing and nibbling on a chicken chicken leg that is like just barely cooked enough to be safe and has not even salt on it. Like, and was probably boiled. Like, is just as unappetizing as possible. And she's like,
Ah, yes. What do you think about chicken?
"Your
This is our contribution. Yes, we cooked it sous vide.
your local styles are certainly unique and something to appreciate for its speciality."
Oh, that's so kind of you to say. I'm sure that if others were to say something like that, it would be a gross insult. But you saved our town, so I know that you're genuine.
I assure you that I am. If you'll pardon me, I believe I heard Rhapsody calling for me. Excuse me.
Of course.
Uh, I track down Rhapsody and walk over and let's leave immediately.
Rhapsody?
No,
Rhapsody?
oh, sorry.
Telma, this is Avery. Avery, Telma. I think you two would
Pleasure,
get along.
pleasure to meet you properly.
It's nice to meet you. I take it you've been helping Rhapsody through the loss of Paddington?
Telma phrases. Telma just like thinks. We've It's also recent, you know. I didn't really know what to say. How are you,
Paddington was a good
Rhapsody?
bear. She was always there for us.
Did
And you say your name was Telma?
Telma? Yes, with a th, but pronounced like a t. Very confusing, I know. And
Is that
Avery.
an anagram for Hamlet?
No, it's missing the silent Q. The Rhapsody, you how did you know Avery again? You two seem to know each other quite well, but I've never heard you mention her. It's her.
For now.
Understood.
We
No, I'm sorry. Avery's a him.
Avery's a him. I beg your
Yeah.
pardon. I've never heard you mention him.
we go back a ways, you know.
Rhapsody. Sugar plum.
Sugar plum.
We're married.
Ah, currently.
Last I checked.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go have some more of this delicious chicken. I appear to have put my foot directly in my mouth.
What tastes better, the sous vide chicken or your foot?
The chicken.
What's wrong, Ian?
Oh,
Don't you like meat cooked sous vide?
Rhapsody. Rhapsody will if anybody calls this a cookout, Rhapsody will look at them with disdain.
Oh, don't worry. You know, the best thing about this block party is that none of it's being cooked here. It's all been cooked at home a while ago, so it's all just like room temperature.
So the smoked salmons, the pickled fishes, those are really the highlight, yeah?
Oh, really? Yeah. And the only things that are actually good.
Yeah. Carolyn's around getting the good stuff that's not horrible because, she's familiar with everything and she constantly is getting talked to and trapped in conversations with people who just like, "Oh my gosh, it's been so long. What have you been up?" and just politely unable to break out of it. So like 10, 15, 20 minutes per person. And that's where Carolyn's at right now. Midwest goodbye, the whole thing.
Ah, you look so different now.
Oh yeah, that's
How's
what
the
happens.
open road been treating ya?
Oh, I think it's been fairly well. I've been able to do quite a few things. It's a whole new exciting chapter in my life. So
Oh, how wonderful! You know, we're sort of globetrotters ourselves now. We went 2 towns over.
Oh my, that is quite a lot for you. How did you enjoy it?
We didn't like it so much. They didn't have any places that we like to eat. They didn't have any fish places at all.
Oh, that's absolutely wild. No fish places. Fish is such a wonderful delicacy. It's so good.
I know that's what we thought, and then they didn't even have a red lobster.
That is. Oh, absolutely. Well, I should probably go be seeing my friends a little bit as well. But it's been absolutely wonderful talking to you. If there's
and you too.
Yeah. Also, what did you bring to the potluck? What?
Oh, we got some.
It just keeps going.
We got some turkey legs, and we shredded them up with a cheese grater, and we put them in this salad. And they just lift like a massive bucket of Funyuns mixed with mayo. And
just family specialty.
Of course, yeah. We got the Funyuns, we got the mayo, we got the gummy bears, we got the turkey legs shredded up, and then the bones are made into a stock that goes over. And it actually does sound kind of nice.
I'm sorry. Did you forget the ranch this year?
We can't find the ranch. The cost of living crisis hit us even in this fictional realm.
Oh no, that is so horrifying.
And you know, at a certain point, you just gotta say, thanks, Obama.
I have no clue who that is. But in this fictional...
Obama. The Fredonian governor who introduced that economic legislation.
Yep, absolutely. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I should probably go see my friends back and see what they're doing.
Before you go, let me send you with something here. Takes an unpleasantly warm Tupperware box and fills it with unpleasantly warm salad and presses it into your arms. A little bit of mayo gets on your fingers because it's just too filled.
Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciate that.
And hey, if you're ever in town again, I remember you used to go down to that old watering hole there, the That coffee shop, yeah, that's not there anymore. So they replaced that with This is really hurting my throat and also my soul. You have another good 25 minutes
Yeah.
talking to this person, and of course, you have no idea what their name is,
Oh, absolutely.
and they know you well. It would be impolite to ask.
Yeah.
Hey, Rhapsody,
Yep.
you want to get out of here? I could do that thing with the mage hand you always liked.
It's head pats.
Yeah, but which head?
little behind the ear scritches.
Which ear?
Maybe maybe another time, Avery.
All right. Where did your other friend go?
That is a really good question, and I'm gonna try and look around for Carolyn.
Carolyn, I'm gonna ask you to roll a D10. And that on a scale is going to be how pained you look.
Okay. A D10. Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 4.
Okay. So you're a little out of practice, but you know you've kind of you got into the habit of knowing how to feign interest in these things, but in the way where it's like also not incentivizing them to go on.
Mhm.
The only bit that you're struggling with is you forgot just how awful this person sounds. I mean, truly, no one talks like that. There isn't a single person in the world whose voice sounds anywhere remotely similar to the voice that came out of that person's mouth. And it's just, it really threw you, and it's just so ridiculous and nonsensical. And it just doesn't exist. And it took you a second to come to terms with that. And I would like to apologize to, I presume, 30 states who are now vying for my blood for yet another reason.
And I also, at this point, I think I have probably 6 Tupperware containers with various things.
Yeah, all from the same person.
Yeah.
In
Keen,
fact, sorry, go on.
while that accent may not have been right, you definitely got the Midwest culture down.
Oh,
So,
Yeah. I have
Don't you
met
know?
enough people from the Midwest to know.
oh, don't you know?
Yeah,
Um,
that gave
Oh,
me some
just take this
flashbacks.
with you
Not
on your
gonna
way
lie.
home.
as part of this, I'm gonna have everyone add to their inventory the Tupperware box of holding.
Nice.
You can hold up to 10 cubic feet of food. It will not go off, but anything put into it will be room temperature when you take it out, and will always be room temperature for the rest of time.
Delicious.
Interesting. Okay, so we're just fundamentally rejecting thermodynamics. Love
It's a
that for the
magic
Midwest.
realm, Alice. It's
I
a
love
magic
that for the
realm.
Midwest.
Oh yeah, we got all these at Costco. And just so you know, I'm gonna stop doing the voice because it does actually start to hurt my throat. God, that hurt. I would like to formally apologize. This is what's gonna get.
it hurt. It hurt me too, just to be clear.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
glad. That was my goal. Mostly, I was looking at Ian because, as far as I'm aware, Ian is the closest to the Midwest. No, wait, you're Pennsylvania, right?
I'm Wisconsin, born and raised.
Wisconsin. So that is.
And I grew up in Chicago.
Mhm.
Don't be silly. That's a
Yeah.
What's Chicago?
Good question. Uh, uh,
But yeah, that's where
full.
Carolyn is.
Cool. So after a good 45 minutes of conversation where for the rest of the day you're going to take a -2 penalty to your intelligence,
Yeah.
um, you are able to eventually pry yourself out of that conversation. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh God, no.
If you get less than a 10, you're
No.
stuck in another one.
25.
You are very good at this. This is not your first rodeo. You have dealt with these disgusting, horrendous events before, and you know exactly how to keep your head down while still looking polite, which is quite the skill. So you are able to shimmy your way over to the rest of the party, basically just aiming for what has effectively become the main attraction here, which is a completely motionless skeleton bear. Just standing there, not moving, while children climb around it.
Uh, okay, Carolyn has no idea how to feel. Do I see Rhapsody and Avery at all, or?
Yeah, I would presume that y'all are quite close to Skellington, because they were in conversation earlier. So yeah, I'd say you're about 15, 20 feet away from them. You can probably get to them quite easily.
Yeah, I'll probably wave and say hi.
Carolyn, I
Uh,
I don't think you've met Avery.
oh, I don't believe so. Hi, Avery. I am Carolyn, and I extend out a hand.
Hi, I am Avery. I shake the hand. Avery Stemto at your service. I'm Rhapsody's husband.
Oh, okay. I think currently husband.
Yes.
Okay. That that's fun. How's that been going? Uh,
It's, it's great. I love Rhapsody.
oh, that's quite lovely. I'm happy to hear that. And that is quite lovely for you too, Rhapsody. I'm surprised that you didn't mention him.
Well, it's complicated.
Uh, no worries. I feel like I have accidentally said too much. So, do you want the children climbing on Skellington, or is that like bad for you? I
Uh,
I feel like I've made this worse. I'm so sorry.
I think Paddington would have liked it.
That is very fair, and that's very true. Keen, no, you can't do the motionless Skellington. No. You heartless DM.
Excuse me, I have to leave now.
So, how are you enjoying all the food? It is my town's best. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I wasn't that hungry when I got here. I had already eaten before I arrived.
Well, if you ever want some salad, I'll hold out a very sloshy Tupperware.
Mm, I'm okay.
Understood. um, well, I think I am probably going to turn in for the night and go say hi to my dads. It has been quite a time, and I think I would rather spend some time with them. But Rhapsody, Avery, if either of you want to chat, either our home, that is, you're perfectly fine to come in to my house. I don't know if you know where it is. You can go ahead and no, don't ask. Just I was going to say ask somebody, but I'm pretty sure you would end up in an hour-long conversation. Um, I'm going to go to my house, and sorry for being terribly awkward. Uh, I hope you have a lovely time, and you make a cute couple. Okay, bye. And Carolyn ducks out.
Your friend seems sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rhapsody, why do I get the feeling you never told them about me?
I mean, probably because I didn't.
Why?
I figured things were sort of done when I left.
I thought you just needed a break.
Yeah. Well, things change, and I don't know if I'm still the person you know.
Uh, do you still laugh at jokes? Did you
If
hear
they're
the
any
one about
good.
Did you hear the one about the Dragonborn Paladin? ACAP, assigned copper at birth. There's the Rhapsody I know.
The supposedly Midwestern person from before goes completely silent and stares daggers at you.
See, that's always been your favorite joke, and that's the Rhapsody I know.
It's a good one. I'll give you that.
I
Why'd
don't
you
know
come
about
back?
because Paddington died. You've had that bear since you could walk.
Could have handled it on my own.
There was no need for you to.
Well, thank you. It is good to see you.
This food here is awful.
God, it's terrible.
Have they never heard of salt?
It's like the chicken was boiled.
Not boiled. It's sous vide.
It's like they used firebolt to cook it. They just sat there shooting it again and again with a firebolt.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if any of these people have been in a kitchen before.
Telma was like watching that really sweet conversation with just a mouthful of herring. Just
The herring is spectacular.
Well, I'm here now, and it seems like you're on a mission. And you know how good I am when it comes to getting stuff done, so I think I'll help you out for a while.
Things could get messy.
That's what prestidigitation's for, to clean them up.
suppose you got a point there.
I I reach out and grab Rhapsody's hand and I rub the back of her hand with my thumb. We'll always have the Nepali orgies.
Yeah. I suppose we will.
You know where I could spend the night?
You can stay with us. We're I think holing up at Carolyn's.
Oh, there's something I shouldn't mention. I'm kind of wanted by the Magisters because I stole this from them. I pull out the Staff of Power.
You you did what?
I stole the Staff of Power from the Magisters.
How? When? Where? How?
They kept using it to disintegrate people, and I didn't want them to do that anymore.
You know, the Magisters are powerful enemies to have.
You'll protect me. You always do.
I always tried.
You're always there when I needed.
Look, Avery, there's no two ways around it. We're gonna have to do some,
Couples counseling.
not quite what I was looking for.
But we're always finishing each other's.
Yeah, we used to.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna say that we fade out there and go to a long rest.
I like your husband.
You wake up the next morning to, oh my god, the smell of good food.
Oh,
Thank the heavens Carolyn's family has the barest of spice racks. We're talking they have salt, pepper, and the newly discovered paprika, which they are putting in things that should not have paprika.
I use prestidigitation to properly flavor all the food.
oh.
Excellent.
Rhapsody, I might love your husband.
We are open if you'd like to join us.
I'll think about it.
Makoto types up, hey, that open to people who aren't necessarily corporeal all the time?
I think it is. Oh, sorry. Is that open to people who are not always corporeal?
I can do Mage Hand and I can do some really creative uses of Wall of Force.
Okay, I suppose you will be in contact with shortly.
I'm going to start accruing some personal days. I love this very much that Ben has gone from Thok the musical who goes without saying to just agony, and now we're in a character who is so nice that they are they are sexually irresistible. This is wonderful.
Absolutely.
Helma, do you wear armor?
Do I wear armor? I wear I wear leather armor, I think. Let me double check my equipment. Yes, I wear studded leather armor.
Emo.
Alma, you wouldn't mind if I did a little something to protect you, would you?
Depends on what it is.
A
Suppose.
little abjuration magic.
No, that's quite alright with me.
All right, I cast mage armor on you.
Huh. Huh.
And I cast it on myself as well. Carolyn, do you wear armor?
Yes, I have a breastplate.
Okay, that won't be effective on you.
So major armor, base armor is 13, so
13
13
plus
plus
X.
X. Yeah, sweet. My armor is 15 now. Woo.
Oh, Keen, I can't hear you.
sorry. I was saying, what's everyone's passive perceptions, please?
9.
11.
11.
9, 2 11s, and
9.
9. Okay.
This not good.
Okay, no worries. Who is facing the window at the
Me.
table? Cool. Roll me a perception check, please.
Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
That's gonna help. Uh 18 between the dice minus 1 for a total of 17.
Cool. You see, in the sky, there is a speck that gets bigger and bigger, and then you realize that it's not getting bigger; it's getting closer, and it's not a speck; it is a being, and it is a being that is flapping. And just as you realize, hey, that's a pigeon, you hear shit, and all of you turn around to see at the sound of contact, and there is a pigeon folk slammed up against the kitchen window, slowly sliding down.
Is the window damaged?
The window is absolutely fine.
Okay. I walk over to the window and I open it. Is it how big is the pigeon folk? Is it like a full size person? Is it like an owlin? Is it like
About 4.5 feet tall.
how are you doing down there?
Who the fuck invented those things?
Um I believe that was Windows McHarrington.
Oh, um,
He and I can't understand you.
sorry. Um, sorry. Fucking hate those collisions. I've got a message for a Rhapsody.
I can receive it on Rhapsody's behalf.
I'm.
I,
It's got to be given directly to them.
I'm
Sorry.
Rhapsody's husband.
One sec. Rifles through a pamphlet. Yeah, that's good. And they pass you a letter.
Okay. I take it. Rhapsody, Sugar Plum, and we got a message here for you.
Message for me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Here you go.
I'll take it and open it up.
Cool. So the first thing you see is a the watermark at the top of the letter is familiar to you, mainly because of the first letter is very calligraphic, but instead of just being fancy drawing, it takes the shape of a water slide.
I cast guidance on
Um,
Rhapsody.
it is looping around to form the letter H. You look through it, and it says, "Dearest valued previous employee, hi there. How are you doing? Us, we're not doing too great if I'm fully honest. We could really do with a bailout here, my friend. For the last several weeks, we have been under siege by a veritable army of bandits, and we're reaching out to all past and present employees to see if anyone can get us out of this horrendous mess. Anyone who does will be granted a 30% stake in Hyperion Falls."
Oh, wow.
We are truly desperate here. We will do whatever it takes to save our precious world's largest water park resort and spa. Sincerely, your former manager and CEO, Senator Hoskins. P.S. That's first name Senator, last name Hoskins, not someone called Hoskins who is a senator.
Wow, their parents had a real specific
Yeah,
fucking
they had a
reason.
complex. God damn.
It's a regional
Everything
dialect.
all right, Rhapsody?
Yeah, it's has anybody here heard of Hyperion Falls?
History check? You cut out Keen. Quiet.
I keep doing that. You do not need a history check. Everyone and their mothers knows about Hyperion Falls. This is the Disney World of this world. This is
Oh, fuck yeah.
a water park the size of New York City.
Okay.
I assume that means they have a permanent teleportation circle there.
They do have 24-hour teleportation circle.
What do what does Hyperion want? Sugar Plum?
They're in some sort of trouble. I guess they must be pretty desperate if they're reaching out to former employees.
How far away is this place, Keen?
Um, it would be a 3-day journey.
Okay. How many miles away is it?
Don't make me do this. Don't make me do math. I have to do math all day. 150 miles, I think.
Okay. All right. Perhaps someone's asking for help. We're gonna do this, right?
I mean, it is Senator.
Please.
You can't just ask me to. Do you really want to help these people?
I want to help everyone.
Well, I don't know how, but I guess we're, going to a water park.
Excellent. Telma, Carolyn, correct?
Yes.
Come here. Come here. Let's
Yes.
gather around. I'll take us there.
Oh,
Bum 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 bum. You hear a jingle coming from the paper itself. And the familiar voice of your former boss, Senator Hoskins. Thank you for agreeing to save our asses. As a signing on bonus, please hold out your hand and we will present you with a gift that should aid your journey. And it presents itself to just Rhapsody here. The paper folds and parts of it start to change hue and material until the letter that you were looking at is no longer a letter. it is now this kick-ass dagger I made.
Nice.
The
Keen, have I
item
told you
name-
how fucking cool it is you made this dagger?
It's so cool. It's so fucking
It's so
cool.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
And if I might be permitted to whore myself out for a little bit, if you want to learn how to make a dagger like this, you should follow Blunders and Bobbins on Instagram because you can find a full tutorial on there.
Ooh.
All right, I will
Mhm.
teleport the four of us over there, but I just need to do some quick preparation. Give me 10 seconds.
Okie doke, no problem. Oh, right.
Oh,
I cast armor of
oh, sorry. I'm just gonna say wave bye to my dad's quick and be like, "Oh, sorry." Also, and then I'm gonna cut out mid sentence when we transport.
Bring me a towel!
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself at 6th level. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on the party, and then I'm going to cast Teleport.
Fantastic.
Fuck yeah.
Just as you cast teleport, Carolyn, your dads each throw at you separate bottles of SPF 100 sunscreen that you reach your hand out to grab, and you disappear just as they were about to get into your grip.
Oh
Get ready for some Constitution saving throws, motherfucker. Find me a single person who hasn't gotten sunburn at a water park.
no!
Rhapsody,
I don't believe you.
It's the God's honest truth.
I don't believe you. It's a
Okay, so I have this thing, right? I have this thing. It's called melanin. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Sounds
you
fake
can't trick me with
and
this.
gay.
I know that melanin does not stop you from getting sunburned. I can't be tricked like this.
all right, so we're brought to the teleportation circle, I assume.
I think we're a bit overdressed.
You look around and yeah, everyone is in bikinis and swimsuits. There's some people that are in like those stretchy fabric swim shirts. No one is in armor. As you appear
Ben.
in...
What does the mage armor you cast on Telma look like?
It is a nearly invisible shield of just arcane power that prevents contact with your skin. You have a little bit of a shine to you now.
Telma would like to get a
Shine.
bikini at the earliest opportunity.
Wonderful. So you all appear in the teleportation circle. The first thing that you are greeted with is the smell of chlorine. Of course, naturally. It is overpowering, which, if you know anything about chlorine being used in pools and water parks, is a disconcerting sign. The second thing is that you are in a roped off section. I say roped off, like those velvet walkway things, barriers. And there's a bit of a queue. It says 10 minutes from here, so it's going to be like a 10-minute wait. And there is a toll booth, which you're going to have to pay for the use of the teleportation circle. The last thing that you notice is the Edvard Grieg piece in the Hall of the Mountain King is being played on loop.
At the site of the water park, can Rhapsody make a Constitution save?
You absolutely can. Let's call this a DC 15.
Let's sneak out of here without paying the toll for the...
That's an 11.
Okay. What were you What were you rolling for?
The scent of chlorine overtakes her. The sound of the music playing, the sight of the teleportation circle that she's seen a million times starts to wash over her, and she gets physically sick being back here.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
This is truly the best outcome. Um, Rhapsody is usually a deep violet hue, a deep purple hue. Now bright. Um, we're working on cartoon logic here. You have gone full green, um, and it is going to take you a little while to get used to this again.
Hey, let's sneak out of here without paying the toll for the thing.
Do you know a way through?
Oh, I mean, it cast pass without a trace, so we're pretty well hidden.
There's Keen, are there any uh employee paths?
Um, there is a door in some like set like dressing that you recognize as like an employee pathway. You would need to jump under the rope to get there, but roll me an insight check.
14.
You're pretty sure that just by virtue of you knowing that this door is here will be enough to like convince people that you're supposed to be using it, because it's kind of a secret door, like how you go to Disney and the doors for staff are kept as secret as possible.
Yeah.
It's like that. So you knowing that it's there is kind of like you saying, "Yeah, that's fine. That's my door. We're all good." Um, so yeah, that is definitely an option for you.
There's a staff door around here.
That works for me.
After you, my dear.
Oh boy. Here we go again. And Rhapsody will walk up to the. Will try and duck under the rope and walk up to an all too familiar door.
Okay, you go up to the door, Shiloh, and the
Baby.
door opens before you get to it. Swings out. Um, you see three people walking out in lockstep, each in identical clothes. They are in very thick biker leathers. Have a bandana, a black bandana covering the bottom half of their face, and black eyeliner, black eyeshadow even around their eyes. Um, and the two that have long hair have it tied back in the same hairstyle. And underneath their leathers, they're wearing a red, like a crimson red shirt. On their chest is, well, on their left breast is a sigil of two crossed morning stars. Can
Do we recognize that sigil?
one of you does? The three stare you down. Can we help you?
Yes, absolutely. You can help us.
Go on.
We were summoned here to help deal with bandits.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong place.
Believe me, I wish we did.
There ain't no problems here. If you've had any messages pertaining otherwise, I would mark that down as spam, unfortunately. Best thing you're gonna want to do is go back the way you came. I'm sorry for the inconvenience there, but everything's in hand here.
Well, you heard him. Time to go.
Okay, I believe him.
And just in case,
Beg your pardon, what did you say your name was?
me?
Yes,
I
you.
didn't say what my name was.
Of course. My mistake.
With
What
all
is
due
it?
respect, with all due respect, we are not here to be chummy with the guests. We are here to provide service.
And you're not providing service. It is important to me to understand your name so that I might speak with your superior.
My badge number is 12897. You can quote that to my superior if you wish to speak to them.
And is that held as visibly as it ought to be?
Do I look like a cop to you? No, I actually got accountability.
Very well. If you'll excuse us, we have business in there. And I try to just push past him.
This is for staff only.
And we're with
I have a
staff?
staff. I pull out my
Advise
staff.
me?
Yeah, I have a staff. Let us
This
through.
is either a bribe or a threat.
You could take it as either, but I'm going that way.
You're absolutely not.
I'm gonna just start walking.
The door, he pushes the door closed behind him and then slams the wall, and the door disappears into the wall.
Well, you heard him. No trouble here. We should probably be going.
No trouble
What a
here.
shame we wasted all our time coming here.
Are you sure about this rhapsody?
Sugar plum. You know you could do no wrong.
Look, are the did they leave when they closed the door, or are they still here?
They're still here. And they don't seem to recognize you.
Um there is an employee password, yes?
That is correct.
Can y'all I want to look at the party. Can y'all can y'all just turn around for a second?
I turned 360 degrees.
Just, you're not gonna want to see this, okay? And Rhapsody will go up to them and spin around 3 times, pat her head and rub her tummy and say, "Hooky, hooky, hullabaloo."
The three of them drop to one knee and put a fist on their chest.
Aw, Sugar plum, so proud.
Get back up, salute, and then walk away, again in lockstep.
What the hell was that?
It's it's not super important. I think the less time we dwell on it, the better.
All right, if you insist.
I'm looking through Ian's backstory on the second screen, and simultaneously that has made it so much funnier, but also it does make perfect sense from what I've read through here. I think after the whole game, the whole game is concluded. I want to read through everyone's backstories with y'all. And Ian, you'll get to be the
Yeah.
first one. Um, baked the best macadamia nut cookies in Delphadol is the first thing that comes to that catches the eye here, and that's in reference to warlords.
Um,
God fucking damn it. The door does reappear, by the way, after that magnificent display.
I start walking.
Yeah, I'll go with Avery up to the door.
yeah, I will as well.
As will I.
Great. Yeah, the door is easily opened, and you can enter the staff section. It is gray and concrete and dimly lit, and a little bit ominous. It's the kind of place where you would see probably like a student film be filmed. Um, and you now have basically free reign of the entire ridiculously large water park.
We are going to stand out very quickly. I'm going to change.
Fantastic. As far as I know, does anyone have swimwear in their inventory?
I don't think it would be unreasonable for me to, but I don't know. I don't have it written down.
100% not for me. No.
I'm gonna say that there was a pool at the academy.
Yeah.
Would you have visited the academy enough to warrant you having a swimsuit that you keep with you at all times?
Me? Absolutely yes. Absolutely
enough.
yes.
So I'll say that you've got one. Carolyn, you don't think that you would have? No. Rhapsody, I presume that after your experiences here, you would want to remain as far away from water as possible at all times.
Absolutely.
Oh, but look, your locker is right there that has your uniform in it.
Surely they must have cleared out my locker by now. Surely.
No, no, they just make a new locker for every person that joins, so that they can have this opportunity to go and contact previous employees in times of crisis. It's all part and parcel of the contract that you signed when you first joined up, that your details will be kept on file. So your locker is right there, and you can pick up your uniform whenever you like.
Haven't even been fired. It's a 0-hour employee.
Oh
Would
God.
would Avery have swimwear?
No.
Okay, so for up 2 or 3 of you, you would need to get your hands on some swimwear to not stand out. In order to do so, there's a couple of gift shops. And as we all know, gift shops are famously very reasonably priced, especially gift shops in theme parks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's true, actually.
This is sarcasm, correct?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, good.
They are the most disgustingly overpriced bullshit. You know those like Mickey ear headbands? They're like, I think, at least $25.
Makes sense.
And don't even get me started on the disgusting ass prices in the Harry Potter studio tour in London. The prices there are the most offensive thing about Harry Potter.
Ooh, that's saying a
Wow.
lot.
Yowza.
Oh boy.
It is completely vile. You would pay upwards of 50 quid for a stick.
Honestly,
I
that
believe
could
they
be a
pronounce it
very reasonable
wand.
price. I don't.
I don't know what a quid is.
I misspoke. $1. $50 for a stick. Um, More if it's a big stick that has bristles on the end. It is horrendous.
I I sneak. I go in. I take one. I go into the changing room to put it on, and then I just try to sneak out with it
Well, where are you going? Sorry.
to the gift shop.
Okay, so you are currently in the in the back area. You would need to get to the actual like theme park bit, and it is kind of a maze back here. There's no signs or anything.
Are there any lockers back here that have swimsuits?
None that are unlocked.
I didn't ask if they were behind locked things.
If you have a way of seeing into the locker, then you can probably find out. But
Do I?
as it is, it's just cast iron door.
I'm gonna cast detect magic in here.
You're not feeling any magic aside from
Don't you? Don't you?
a magical experience today at Hyperion Falls. If it's now only 20 gold per person, 10 gold per person for kids.
Sugar Plum,
Upgrade your stay to a
can we
week
go
long
get me
for
a
only
swimsuit?
25 gold.
Um, how many gift shops are there here?
Oh, just so many. Just so many. More than there should be, but they all inexplicably make a lot of money. Like you could probably just walk blind in this theme park for about 20 seconds and you would find a gift shop.
Okay. We can go to a gift shop and we can get you a swimsuit. Odds, there are so many gift shops here. Odds are we can't possibly walk into the one where Pedro works.
Do I know
Beg your
about
pardon.
Pedro?
Who's Pedro?
It's not gonna matter because we're not gonna meet Pedro.
Do I know who Pedro is?
Pedro from from you know what? If you have to ask, you don't know who Pedro is, honey.
No, this was Ben to Ian.
Um you would have heard stories of Pedro. Um but I don't know that have you ever been to Hyperion Falls?
Yeah.
Okay. You might have met Pedro once or twice. And frankly, you can't see what Rhapsody's problem with Pedro is.
Okay. Let's go swing over to a gift shop real quick so I can get a suit.
Telma has somehow already changed.
That is quite the skill. What does the swimsuit look like?
It's these it's very much a bikini. These like dark blues with like lined with sky blue, just like around the edges of it.
Awesome. Very sweet. Um, so Rhapsody, as the only person here who vaguely knows how this labyrinth of behind the scenes works, would you please make me I guess a survival check,
Ooh,
to see if
survival.
you can lead us to the other side of the gate so that no one here has to pay the extortionate entry fee.
Uh, 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 Rhapsody will start leading the way. We'll catch a whiff of chlorine, and we'll find the nearest garbage can and vomit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Pobrecita.
Yeah, if I can get that survival check from you.
That was a 3.
A 3, wonderful. So you got in at what would effectively be Penn or whatever Penn Station is now in New York, like whatever they replaced Penn Station with, because I think Penn Station is gone. Um, You've somehow, after walking 5 minutes, come out in Brooklyn. Um, you are in you're in the section of Hyperion Falls that they call Brookslyn, and the theme here is that it's like lazy rivers and shit, and babbling brooks. You're welcome, y'all. Ain't
You're
that a
a
good one?
bad person.
Nice.
I'm a bad
Nice.
person, aren't I? I'm the worst. I'm so awful. Brookslyn. But you are comfortably inside the limit, so you do not have to pay the entry fee. Um, and there is indeed a gift shop just across the way.
I'll be right back. I go, I grab a swimsuit, and I try to sneak out of there.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
23.
23. Okay.
Thank you, pass without a trace.
What is... Okay. As far as you can tell, you're undetected.
So am I the only one without a swimsuit now, or did Rhapsody not get one?
Ian did not say whether or not Rhapsody took the incredibly flattering uniform that's in her locker.
Rhapsody is wearing the uniform.
What does the uniform look like?
Can I take a couple points of psychic damage?
You can. You absolutely can. I'm gonna have you take a D4 of psychic damage, which I'll roll for you now, while I describe this absolutely wonderful uniform. Um, so it is an unpleasantly tight-fitting blue spandex shirt, with a massive letter H made out of a water slide, on the front, which cuts off just under the belly button. So there's just like a little bit of stomach underneath, a little bit of tummy underneath that is being shown there. Um, Short shorts that um, basically cover either too little or too much, and you can't tell which. Um, that are I said the shirt was blue, didn't I?
Yeah.
What's the worst color to go with blue? Piss
A
yellow.
different blue.
The
Hey,
shorts are piss yellow.
Yep. Yep.
And the logic behind this was, well, hey, you work in a water park, kids will be pissing everywhere. Let's make sure it doesn't show. Um, and then there's very long socks, which have, in like really cringy school picture day photos where sometimes they would have like the laser background.
Hmm.
That, and the socks are green, and the laser lines are purple.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
And then to
I
top it
hate
all
this
off,
so much.
bright red Crocs.
Yeah. They're part of the uniform.
Ian,
Those look
luckily
comfortable, don't they?
I only rolled a 1. You're gonna take 1 psychic damage.
Jeez. I'm also gonna pop into the gift shop a little bit after Avery does. And how much is like a swim shirt and like a bottom?
How much you got?
Oh my god. uh 69 gold.
69 gold. We're looking at 50 gold here.
Nice.
50 gold?
50 gold.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna get just. I'm not even gonna pay attention. I'm gonna grab a relatively large swim shirt and then like a swim skirt or something like that.
Cool, fantastic. Yeah. Are you trying to do a runner, or are you taking these
I'm
to
just
the
gonna I'm just gonna pay the 50.
fantastic? So you go up to the counter, and there's a water genasi there, smiling very fakely. Hi there. Did you find everything you were looking for today?
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much. Just
No
this.
problem. I'm fully dead inside. 50 gold, please.
Here you go. And I will also give them a $5 or a 5 gold tip.
Oh, that's so sweet. This does not change anything about my life beyond the fact that I can make rent this month, but thank you. I do
I
appreciate that.
I'm gonna give them another 10.
Please stop giving me your money.
I don't know. I
Every
okay.
year is so expensive, and you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm okay. I I go. I leave.
Wonderful.
I'm uh,
Keen, that was so deadpan. That was so funny.
I've worked in customer service with every job I've ever had.
uh Carolyn goes and quickly puts on. What did I get? I'll let you decide what shirt I got because I didn't care.
Lightning McQueen.
God damn it.
Kerchoo.
Yeah, discount Lightning
Queen!
But it's Lightning McQueen and then the headlights.
God damn it. I got like several sizes larger. I just put it over my breastplate. I don't care.
Amazing. Spectacular. Oh my god. Um the the swim skirt you got
Hmm.
because I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm very sorry. But on the ass it says juicy.
Fully
I'm not
unaware. Carolyn has no idea.
absolutely. This is actually a cursed magic item where you will never be able to see the word juicy yourself. Oh my god. I'm not sure if anyone's been able to tell yet. Um, I kind of hate theme parks.
Really?
I don't think anyone will be able to tell. It's a tiny, tiny little thing. They are my least favorite thing. I really despise them. They're the worst. But
I
just
am
wanted to
shocked
make
by
sure
this
everyone was aware of
information,
that.
which I am learning right now for the first time.
Yeah. In case anyone, if in case my metaphors and similes there were a bit too subtle, for anyone. If there are for some reason any Republicans watching us, um, then I just thought I'd clear that up there. So yeah, everyone except Haya is in ridiculous looking clothes. Oh wait, no, I didn't get to describe Avery's either. Uh, what's Avery's swimsuit like, Ben?
Avery's swimsuit is black and yellow. It looks like a giant bee with a stinger coming out the butt.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes!
Nice.
This is wonderful.
Absolutely
I'm so
beautiful.
happy.
That's magnificent.
This is truly, truly amazing. Um, if anybody would like a churro, they are 5 gold over at the stand right
Absolutely.
now.
I'm absolutely purchasing a churro.
I don't have enough money because I had no idea what to do, so I just threw money at the gift shop employee.
Honestly, a valid response.
Who's hungry at Hyperion Falls?
Carolyn, do you want one?
Oh, sure. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Of course. I will purchase 2 churros.
Okay, 2 churros coming right up. That'll be 10 gold, please.
There you are. I place 10 gold, 11 gold in the man's hand.
Please don't tip. Our tax rate goes up if we get tipped.
All right, fair enough.
Because it's really
Take the 1
annoying.
gold
But like,
back.
if we get tipped, technically, we're considered being paid on commission, and anyone who gets paid on commission in Azularon has to pay an extra 10% on tax for all of their income.
That seems
Needlessly
counterproductive.
specific. Like there should be no
And
reason that someone would ever think about the tax policies in a D&D world. Yeah, this is literally never going to come up again in your entire experience with this world, so there's really no point in
yes,
telling
that's
you.
exactly what I was going to say. Mm-hmm. Correct. Uh, now, my friends, I don't mean to be negative or imply that the corporate body that reached out to you was in any way lying. But I don't see a siege.
Great, let's get out of here. I'm glad we checked it out. I feel so much better. I say we head out, hightail it out of here.
I'm wondering who it was that that sent you that message. If the empirical reality is not quite what they claimed it was. Was
If
there
it's
a
the
name,
guy whose name was on the letter, then let's hope we don't run into him.
Mr. Senator?
The one.
Why is it that you flinch every time his name gets said? Who is this man?
Huh. you, you haven't spent much time in customer service, have you?
Can't say that I have, no.
Anyone who would potentially have any kind of connection to management in Azularon or like upper level stuff in Azularon, roll me a history check. Ian, you're gonna know this intrinsically.
25.
25?
I think I was too sheltered.
Fair enough. Senator Hopkins is the world's most notorious wage thief.
Ah.
He has been fined on the month every month for wage theft. And he just does not stop.
Right then.
Sounds
Senator
like we need to
Hopkins
bring
is
some
used
justice to him.
consistently as the biggest argument both for and against the current like fine penal system. Because on one hand, he's clearly not learning, but on the other, he is contributing to the funding of a lot of public services.
So,
Yeah,
we
but those
don't want
public
to.
services wouldn't need to be around if he was paying people properly.
I mean, that's the retort.
Seize the means of production.
Money's
But then
fake.
surely the
Get rid of
response to
it.
that would just be that the virtuous economic cycle relies on government funding to provide jobs, to provide income, to provide government funding. But that's a whole other conversation that you try and avoid as much as possible because you don't want to get into politics. It's why you left the Manchester in the first place. But yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big old crime boy.
Mr. Criminal himself.
So, everybody's fine if we just, pop on out of here. Seems like nothing's wrong. We can,
I'm going to be honest with you, I've always wanted to come.
You've never come?
I've never been. Oh, was that a joke? Oh, you're very funny. I'm sorry. I simply did not, simply missed it.
are we still near the churro stand?
We are, yeah.
Um, I want to uh, uh, look at Telma. Telma, look into that
Yes.
man's eyes.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
You tell him that you're here to enjoy the magic of Hyperion Falls.
I'm here to enjoy the magic of Hyperion Falls.
And so you shall. I hope it's the time of your life.
I'm having a wonderful time so far.
I am so glad that one of us is. I hope you don't mind. I've been eavesdropping. I just wanted to let you know that myself and most of my colleagues are very much fearing for our lives. Or we would be if we had lives to fear the loss of.
No, please, please don't tell me there's a reason we're here. Please don't tell me there's a reason we're here.
I don't know why you're here aside from to experience the magic of Hyperion Falls, but we are kind of in the shit right now.
Hey, buddy, why don't you tell me what's going on, and maybe I can help you out.
They kept on talking about a merger, but seemed more like a hostile takeover, and I don't mean that in the business sense. I mean that in the sense of they killed 6 people this morning and then just invaded the park.
One of those 6 people wouldn't happen to be Senator Hoskins, would it?
No, Senator Hoskins is in his bunker.
I should be so lucky.
The way.
Where are these people who did the murdering? Maybe we could talk to them and get them to stop murdering. I don't like when people are murdering one another.
You can't really miss them. That you should find them around most of the place. They're wearing like all very like thick black leather, a red shirt underneath, a bandana covering the bottom of their faces, and the black
Cross maces.
eyeshadow. Yeah, maces, but like they've got spikes on them. I
Morning
don't know if
stars.
that's like
Right, yes.
yeah, morning stars. Yeah, I think I'm not a nerd. I play sports like a normal person, but whatever.
Wait, are we nerds?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, oh.
You're in a Lightning McQueen bikini. Yes, you're a nerd.
Okay, it is a swim shirt, not a bikini.
So you're a swimwear nerd as well. Cool.
I walked into that.
Right. What's going to be the best way to ask this question? Where can we find them? Take me to your leader. No, that's not your leader.
They're literally all over. They've basically become an occupying army at this point.
I
Right.
use the Staff of Power to cast Levitate on myself.
Okay, you
And I
start.
start to levitate upwards to look around to see if I see any of them.
You see just hundreds, and the further you get up, the more you see.
I start levitating back down.
Okay.
Hey.
Yes.
So what I saw from up there, bad news. There's more than we can handle. So maybe we just take
Alright.
care of maybe we just kidnap one and then get to their management and cut off the head and the body shall flounder.
I'm on board with that. Always in favor of a changing of leadership. Does anyone know who this organization is? I don't recognize their sigil.
King, can I make a history check to recognize this organization?
Yeah, you can do. I mean, the question really is, Ian, would you have told Avery?
Probably not.
Probably not. Then, yeah, you can make a history check.
18.
Girl, you gotta talk to your husband.
18, that is not gonna cut it. The only connection you know is that, like, You would have told Avery your surname, right?
I would have, sure. Yep.
Yeah. You know that the Morning Star is Rhapsody's surname, but like that's the only connection you can think of.
Rhapsody, Honey, Sugar Plum.
Yep.
All these people are carrying morning stars? Is there something we need to talk about in private?
You know what? Honestly, if I'm being totally honest, straight up with you, I think this is an internal management thing. That one of those things that'll just sort of sort itself out. The invisible hand of the marketplace, as it were, will
You don't
handle
really
things.
believe in that, do you?
Let the free market decide.
Rhapsody, is this about your mother? You're making that face when you're about to tell a lie.
What face are you talking about?
You know the face.
I've not.
You know the
In.
face.
No.
I cast minor illusion to show Rhapsody the face.
Oh God, do I look like that?
You're making that
I
face.
lean over to Carolyn. It's fun watching Rhapsody squirm like this. We've always known her as more confident than this.
I never knew she could be so domestic.
Rhapsody, we've been through so much together.
Look,
Is this why you never talk about your parents?
I think that there are some things that are better left in the past.
The past is surrounding us, quite literally.
And that is why we move swiftly away from our pasts.
But our past is getting other people hurt. And they don't deserve. Remember, when you leave, you get someone hurt. When your inactions cause someone else to get hurt, that's like you hurting them.
Don't pull that on. Come on. All right. I think that we can get this occupying force out of the water park if everybody follows my lead and doesn't ask any questions.
Does that include right now?
Hey, you know what? That sounded a little bit like a question.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Sorry, my
All right.
apologies.
We'll do things
Whatever
your
you say,
way.
Sugar Plum. And I reach up and I tickle behind the ear.
Stop. Stop it. I want to find the nearest person with a Morning Star mark.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. You wait a little while, and then one comes by. And yeah, you there is one that starts walking past you all.
Pardon me?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
About 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. Yeah. I've worked here quite a while.
How long have you been
Things
wearing
changed around here, right?
Oh yeah, massively. Yeah. Wait, when did you get back?
Uh, not. I don't. Back. I don't. I've never before been.
Wait, did they
I've.
just transfer you to another part of the park?
It's yeah. It's.
Raps, it's me. Pulls down the bandana, and it's Pedro.
Do I know Pedro?
I don't believe. Does Avery know Pedro?
uh, you not only know Pedro. You kind of like Pedro.
I'd give Pedro a big hug.
Avery, hi.
Pedro!
How have you been? It's been forever.
Oh, you know, just trying to keep track of Rhapsody. You know that's a full-time job.
Oh, ain't that the truth? My
But
God.
we have some tragic news. Paddington
Oh,
is no longer with us.
oh no. Oh, that explains the skeleton bear. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that would explain the skeleton bear, Pedro.
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to bring up any like any unwanted feelings. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Did you ever get that mole checked out?
I did. It's benign. We're all good.
Pedro.
Hi, I'm Telma. It's nice to meet you.
Pedro, it's
Um,
lovely to meet you too.
Lovely to meet you too. Rhapsody, I'm going to ask a question now. Can you tell me about that sigil on your shirt?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really fun. I joined a bandit gang. It's great. Um,
Did you
basically,
really?
I did, yeah. So this morning, like first thing, they came in through the front gates, killed a bunch of people, like six here in like this specific place, but like a bunch across the whole park. And they said to a bunch of us, you can either join us or you can be bludgeoned to death with big spiky mallets. And you know, um, criminal spiky mallets.
Sorry, I
Good
hate to
for
be a
you,
pedant.
Pedro.
I hate to be a pedant, but those are morning stars?
Such a
Sorry, it
nerd.
was bugging me.
Like I love it. I love that you've got that you've got this knowledge. It's awesome. It's great. Personally, I'm really into like vexillology. That's like my whole thing.
Hmm. Oh
Love
my, we
Flags?
could talk forever.
flags.
That is so
Love
interesting.
flags.
Yes.
Like
Um,
I've been slowly teaching myself flag language. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. But yeah,
no, it's quite
big
alright.
old criminal here. As
Right,
of like
we
3 hours ago.
if we were oh, I don't know, interested in joining and wanted to speak to someone in management, who would we speak to?
Oh, that's a good question. I should have this like on the tip of my tongue. I just filled out the forms earlier today. Um, the only person I can think of is like the person who's like running the whole operation, Londo. But like, I don't
Lower
know.
management. Is there anyone we could speak to in lower management? Lower
Uh,
management, maybe.
this Londo sounds interesting. Do you know where we would find them?
Hey, Pedro,
Yeah.
watch this. Hey, Rhapsody, did you hear the one about the Dragonborn Paladin?
No, don't. Not
Hey,
now.
yeah, let's sign copper at first.
Please, not right now. Hmm.
That's so good. I love it. Oh, I can't think of anyone in lower management.
How about upper management?
I
This
guess
Londo
it would just be
fellow.
Londo. Yeah.
Do you know where we could find Londo?
Um. Usually, I think Mr. Londo hangs out at the top of the Rockies. The Rockies are one of the biggest slides here.
Ah, I
Um,
understand. You'll forgive me. It's my first time.
Oh, wait. We have a pamphlet.
You have a pamphlet.
No,
I
please,
love a pamphlet.
please,
Here,
don't. Oh, Pedro, please.
every so these are like sort of like a friends and family discount. So like someone comes for the first time, they get a pamphlet, bunch of
All
fast
right.
pass tickets in there.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So like
Oh,
you can
that's
either wait 3 hours to
incredibly
get on the
helpful.
ride, or you can only wait for 2.5. It's great.
Right. And you can go elsewhere. Yes, I've heard of these.
So it's like you get one voucher for each ride, like each of like the main attractions. And
Okay.
they've all got like their fast pass queues, right? And you
Right.
use that voucher to get into that queue, and it saves you so much time. Like I say, like normally it would be like a 3 hour wait for the big ones. It's 2.5 hours. It's brilliant. So much worth it.
That's amazing. I will thank you. Thank you very much. Where did you say we could find this, Londo? Rockies?
On top
Rockies.
of the Rockies, yeah.
I open up the map and I investigate it. How far away are we from that?
Very, very far. I don't actually remember the map of New York City. I'm just using a map of New York City for this place because I said that. You're in Brooklyn. Let's just say right in the middle of Brooklyn. You
Yeah.
want to get to basically where the Rockefeller Center is.
Got it.
Okay,
Got it. Yep.
we're
So let's say that you're at the Brooklyn Bridge. To
All right. Well,
the Rockefeller Center.
I think we've got a bit of a walk ahead of us.
Hang on a second. I just need to have a word with Rhapsody. Rhapsody, will you join me for a quick word over here?
Oh, I don't think that we have to do this.
Rhapsody.
Yep, I'm coming.
You are acting really shady. Are we in for a surprise?
You always liked surprises.
I'm going to ask you a question. It's going to be a yes or no question. And I'd like a straight yes or no answer. Are the people who are taking over the park, is that your mom and dad?
Worse.
Who?
I think it's my brother.
I've never met my
That's where we're going
brother-in-law.
to end the session today.
Oh.
Thank you for queuing that one up for me, Ian.
Oh no!
Oh my god. You can say that again.
Oh, whoa. Just to
It's-
confirm, the distance from the Brooklyn Bridge to the Rockefeller Center is an hour and 15 walk, or it is 26 minutes on the subway. You take the 6.
Oh, so we can just go down the lazy river and just end up there, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotcha.
But this is the lazy river that screams at you like a demon.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice.
I hate
Lovely.
New York City.
Oh, this was so fun. Yay.
This
And
was
also
so
horrifying.
fun.
Yeah, this
It's
is
so
great.
good to be back after, just a couple of weeks since our last session, because of
Just
course
a couple of weeks.
It's a couple two tree, you know.
because of course, as we established, today is January 3rd.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, feels real. We're doing great, everybody.
We are doing great. Before we cut today, I just wanted to run something by y'all. We have until next Sunday where I am in close proximity time zone wise to the rest of y'all. Oh wait, Ben, your Princess Bride thing was next week, wasn't it?
No, it's the 22nd of next month.
The 22nd of April.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. How would you all feel about doing a session next week that's a little bit longer because I booked off the 23rd of March from work?
Yeah,
I can do that.
yeah, that worked for
Because
me.
Let me look at my calendar. I might have a conflict, but I will check.
cool.
The
If you don't, then
23rd?
we'll just be back on the 29th, which should be absolutely fine by me.
We'd be back on the 28th, Keen.
We would, yes. It would be the 21st and then the 28th. Yeah, I was wrong. Um,
I'm Stan,
because,
and
because
I
of course
was
I'm in the
wrong.
future here. But yeah, potentially we might have a session next week. If we do, we'll see you then. If we don't, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much for joining us.
Lovely.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye,
Take care.
everybody.
Bye.